Hello, welcome back. Last time I looked at Drain again and confirmed that it is as unrelenting as Hot Zone. Then I came to Access Quandary and solved it, and it was a great time. So, I don't think I'm ready for either of these today. Let's go to Script. How about that? That way I'm still in a lair I know, I just get there a funny way. There's also stuff deeper down, like this sounds exciting, but I guess I'm not ready for that phase yet. Why not? You know what? No, I'm gonna do what I said I would do first. If I get stuck on everything, I'll go down. I mean, I gotta do this at some point somehow, but I'm not ready for that today. Trade offer, that's right, I can exchange keys here. Oh, so that means right at this moment, I could go through this path. That's tempting, but again, I'm gonna first do what I said I was gonna do. Script, what is you? All these things on the outside, that probably doesn't bear on the puzzle, that probably doesn't, that definitely doesn't. This might. Alright, what script am I following here? Don't know yet. So that's going to... Okay, so what do I want? So here's a sacrifice altar, which will make it possible to... Oh, there's an up here! To a room I haven't solved, that's right, I have not done C major, I forgot this. Infernal key available here. Okay. So all I want to do is make it so the last monster block I kill is the one on this altar. It's that simple. Because... So I can kill a monster block on that altar quite trivially. Cool. But this closed, this closed, this closed. Oops. In what game am I playing? Is that the reset button? None. But I'm playing games with non-configurable reset buttons. Games where the reset button has to be reconfigured. Alright, so this is built so that I can get that out. Yeah, my fingers are all confused about it. Okay, I'm starting to see the conundrum. So we got a pair of pressure plates here that determines which door is up when. I suppose one thing I could do up front... Is it as simple as just, like... What's the most sensible way to do this? I don't want to burn a resource that I'm going to need later, so just to be as out of the way as I can. You are now inert. If I put you here, and swap these two... And I can't quite do it that way. Ah! Okay, that's pretty funny. If I put this out of the way slightly and then try to swap these two... No. So, my desire, more or less, is to get these two switched around, but I think in the space I have available I can't quite do that? Well, I'm not certain. Okay, if I take this out... The issue I see is if I take that out... Wait a second, I can do something first. I can open up some space for myself. There is no reason in the world you cannot do this, at least as far as I know right now. So now I have a little bit of space over here with which I can do nothing. Never mind. Nothing east of this point bears on the puzzle of moving those around, because if I put anything in here, I can't go until I get it stuck, and now it's stuck. So somehow I need to swap these around in that tiny space. What if... Okay, first of all I do want you inert. If you're down, that's not good enough. And if you're up, it's also not good enough. The only way this is coming out of here is by being pushed directly north of this. When you're out... there's my initial state button. Yeah, so that's never coming around... That's never going west. That can only go south and east. Okay. Well, does that necessarily mean... Couldn't I then just kind of skip a step here and... Let's see, how would this work? Well, whatever I do... So I was thinking, have a monster block over in this area... Actually, that's fine, isn't it? Actually, wait, do I need to do anything here? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I? Actually... Well, yeah. You can take the place of this. But, like, I can't make my kills now. If I do that, that's no good. If I do that, that's no good. If I try to push this in here and drop it down the pit that creates, that won't work. If I wanted to put it up here, maybe that has some promise? No matter what, I need to get a non-monster block in here, right? Is that actually true? No, why would it be? Like, I only need this here temporarily to get in and temporarily to move that down. I still think that this has to be a harmless action. Like, if the puzzle is solvable, then that has to be permitted. So, I can do that while also doing this. That can go in this pit. Now you have nowhere to go, that's the issue. Like, it's not really a primary requirement that I have a non-monster block down here, but I think, like, secondary requirements all end up requiring that. Like, that's upstream in the dependency chain. Because, yeah, it's not very far upstream, because... Well, no, it kind of is. Like, the core of the issue here really is, I cannot kill this monster block right now. Unless that one was out of here. Wait, couldn't I just do that? What if... I eliminate that, and take its place using... That still doesn't help anything. That has helped nothing. Because I still can't kill this monster block. Unless... Wait, why not? Can't I just kill this one, leave it out, and then bring this over here? Oh. Okay. Is that how the puzzle was meant to go? I feel like I bypassed a step. I felt very strongly like part of this puzzle was that I was meant to bring an inert monster block in here. The space didn't allow that. This solution... Well, I guess I'll lock it in. But I don't feel right about that. This solution did not involve this monster block at all. I just kind of killed that ahead of time, and then replaced it with this one. Yeah, just like comparing to the vibe of everything else in this world, that feels like a break to me. Okay, well, I may have broken that puzzle. Maybe I'll have to come back to this with a new constraint. That's fine. I'm not going to self-impose get an inert block here. I'll ask the author because I have access to them. Alright, C major. What's up with you? Well, I get 2 keys right away here. That's very nice. And also, I clear this, and there isn't a puzzle beyond this, is there? I don't think I have anything I'm specifically trying to access. I'm a little weirded out by... all this stuff? Not under any of those. Is this just more sigils? Might just be more sigils. Wait, do I have... Oh, no, I see it. I'm not done with this puzzle, because check it out. I can't go anywhere from here. There's an exit puzzle. Okay, I am still in the puzzle right now. I can't leave. And if I tried to do something like this... well, it's not just that I wouldn't have enough blocks. I mean, that is actually enough. I just can't get over there. Okay, got it. That's why this is an actual puzzle. So I need access to this little boot over here and all of its contents. What's a productive way to do that? Well, that's the puzzle. If I did... This? Gross. I don't like it, but maybe it'll work. And then, what, this? No, I'm just back to having 4, and they're all accessible. So I haven't actually lost anything by doing that. Okay. So not a loss. Interesting. So if that's not a loss, can I turn it into a gain? Doing that gets me nowhere. I have to do this. That little island down there, I'm fairly certain doesn't play into the puzzle. Or maybe it's the key to everything. So if I went a more direct route here... I need to fill in these 3 for that to be a possible exit. Could I just do that? Maybe. So that's the shortest way to bridge here. Once I am here, if I want to go back, I need to spend a few, but I can have 3 left. You sure about that? Not yet, but maybe I could become sure. Actually, yeah, here we go. This is 3 left, isn't it? Because I can do this. Check it out. 3 left, but I need 4. Cool idea. Feels like it's in the right direction. But I'm a little short still. Because theory is I would do this. And then have another one that pushes up here and around this way. Okay, so what looks most like a waste here? None of these, really. I think we're going to need a different pattern entirely if I want that not to be wasteful. If I delete this and move... Okay. Alright, well, that's the idea, more or less. I guess I don't have to do this yet, but I also might as well, because I don't think I'd lose anything for doing that early. Unless I want to use more of these in the bridging to that island, which I might. Okay, so if that's the way I'm bridging... Is there another option? Going up this way makes no sense. Like, I'd have to go around a corner, and we're seeing here how much it takes to go around a corner that way. Don't think I can go south. Confirmed I cannot go south. North, also not available unless I'm going here, and if I'm going there, I might as well go here. Okay. So right, theory is that I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 freely available up here gets me there. Which means I need all 6 of these, which means only 4 can be involved in bridging to this in a way that lets me bring blocks. Here, 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 here? Yeah, sounds good. I can't do that, though. That would always involve some waste. Because I can't push south here like this. Best I could do would look more like... well, that. Which isn't enough. Okay, so I can do... this if I want. It's not good enough. Like, I need to... Okay, so since I have essentially a right boundary here, that means I need 2 spaces. I need 2 spaces I can walk. Yeah, 2 rows, 2 columns to the left that I can push off of. Like, it'd be great if I could fill this, 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 and this. But I can't. I have the same problem. This acts as a north wall here. Can I rephrase this such that... Oh, maybe. No. So I guess I haven't tried an approach shaped like that yet. Maybe I can work with that? Let's see, I need to split some of these apart, and that's actually a problem. Oh. Okay, stash you? No. Like, that's not coming back. And also, this is insufficient. Okay, what about... Well, if I'm doing that, then I might as well just go here. Could I do this without thinking too hard? No, then I have the south boundary problem here with these two, because these end up against a south wall and need to push north. So I'd have to fill these 2 spaces, and that's not happening. Yeah, so, like, I need to get... So if I'm getting things here... West doesn't have any available land that I can reach from here. If these weren't here, of course, I could just use this to bridge north. And that's why they are there. And this is more than 6 spaces, so I can't just go this way. Right, so this landmass. If I have anything in this position, then it can go all the way up. If I have anything in this position, same deal. These 2 positions, however, may be stuck depending on what's over here. If I need all 6 of these to come... Now, I guess the question is there a more efficient way to do my operation over here? Maybe there is. Could I actually create the path? Oh, could I do it with 5? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 1, 2, 3... 4... This is already bridged there. 5? I can't get something there, though. I'd have to do 6 like that. Yeah, so like what I was thinking is... so this is another 6 approach. Let's get... Oh boy. Well, I'll demonstrate it as much as I can from here. I put all those there. This would go here, but wait, then... Maybe that's fine. In addition to this, I would only need... 1, 2, 3... Or if I'm bridging here, it might as well just be here and here. Aha. Okay, that begins to look like something. Maybe this is the shape of the solution. Because now, no, that's no good. That's no good because I can't bring... Yeah, I can. I can bring something this way and push it north. I can't push it west, though. Oh, never mind. That's okay, I don't need to. That's why this bridge exists. So in addition to this, I need 1, 2, 3. So 1 to be a stepping stone here, 1 to be... No, that's 2. So I only need 2 more than that. And then enough to bridge here. So 1, 2... And then I have 4 to spend here, which that's the same thing as I had before, isn't it? Yeah, that is the same thing as I had before. I just can't get the layout I want, right? Wait, so what's wrong with... Oh, I think I can do a thing here I hadn't thought about. Here we go. This is for... Still not compatible with bringing from this island over here, because, like, I got this pinch, and the two... Like, the same reason I needed something special in that area. Like, I could spend one more, and then not quite be able to do what I want, but let's see if I've miscounted. Maybe I have. So that would mean these things. With only 3 left, I don't think I miscounted. In fact, if I did, it's in the other direction. No, I did not miscount. That's the number I thought it was. Because yeah, after all this, I still need one more up here. Okay, so while I rearranged this, it still uses the same number. Right, it's basically like these two teleported over here instead of being there, and that amounts to the same thing. So I either need more efficient bridging from here to here, or a more efficient corner turn on the other side. Still can't get away with that. Is there some trickery I could do? Oh, I see trickery! I think I see it. Okay, so do what you just did. Oh, this is satisfying. Now, is the trickery I saw something real? So same thing I just did, but something very different up here. I'm just gonna get all my pieces in place. Bring all the toys over. It's getting a little harder to do that. I can do this just fine. So I think with 5 pieces here... okay, maybe that was a mistake. That's still... There's not enough room for what I want to do. Alright, so anyway, this is close enough to over here. So the idea is... Not going to work, is it? No, I think I already messed up. I had an idea to go, like, around this way and push something south here in order to get it to that spot, but to get something to that spot, I already have to have pushed. It seemed like such a cool idea, but it's not gonna work. Like, I can't put something here, and I also can't put something here. Both are equally impossible. My hunch is that my optimization is supposed to be in this area more so than this area. I don't know, though. Okay. So... in some ways that column looks better, but really it's not. It's just actually worse. It's suspicious to me that I can do this. So I was looking for a way to involve that in my solution. It's just... I can't, though, because of where that water is. Actually, if I could teleport this here, I would be too short. Oh, I miscounted something. Yeah, so here and here is the same number as here and there. Ah, okay. So putting something here doesn't help me at all. That's the part I miscounted. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so once again, it looks to me like my optimization problem is in this area. Now, there's this extra island here. I think this is as irrelevant as that one, but I had not considered it before. Okay. All the way back. So to do something better in this area... Alright, let's just think about, like, these 6 tiles. I need something away from... I need something east of here. I need it at least in the 11th column. At least in the 11th column. Once a block is on this grass in the 11th column, I can get it anywhere it needs to go. So that means 9th column needs an east pushable location, which is in a 10th row or farther north. Well, 9th or 10th row. So, I mean, it's pretty clear that a block goes here. I don't think there's any avoiding that. Maybe I could delay it and make it one of these, which can naturally push north from here, nice and easy. But if I'm naturally pushing north from there... Yeah, so the issue is like the orientation of these two with respect to each other. So I can push west as much as I want here, but I'll never get to this shore, and I'll never get to that shore. If I had 5, I could get here and have nothing left. I have to push south to initiate a short path from the, like, plus island to the L island. So plus to L goes north to south. L to plus goes south to north. If I could already be over here, like just teleport over here, I could do everything I needed to do. My desire still remains to arrange things like that and with 2 here and here. Like that would be optimal. That's how I could use 4 of these and have plenty of the rest. But I can't create that layout. What's special about that in particular? Well, it meets all my requirements in the minimum amount of space. The requirement of being able to stand here at 9. That's 9. Wait, hold on. 9. This is 8. So 8 is fine. I'm kind of extending this land to the west. Okay, so reasons that the Tetramino here doesn't quite work. Because there's still a pinch point. Yeah, okay, so measuring diagonal amount of space. To detect pinch points. Okay, there are 2 separate ones. So detect a pinch point. Go diagonally and go from water to water with no land in between. So no pinch here. Water, land, water. Water, land, water. Water, land, water. Water, land, water. So we have pinch points at 9:12 and 10:10. Because I need to change axes. And after an axis change, like either I push here and get it stuck, or push it here and get it stuck against, like, that. So yeah, the pinch exists right here. So, right, we got... I don't really care about this pinch point, but here is the pinchy spot. So if this is the pinchy spot... Can I, like... describe a set of topological properties that have to be here, and then look for something that meets those requirements? Maybe. So to do that... Like, getting onto this island isn't too hard. I can just do it with 2 of these. It's just that this space is a waste, and I can't not waste that as far as I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, right, so topological properties. For one of these blocks to make it here. I will not be approaching from the south. Probably. It seems really unlikely I would approach from the south. I'll approach from the west. So therefore, previous state was that the block was here. And I need to be able to get my body here and stand safely to push east once that has happened. Here would be fine too, but that's farther away. I might as well do it here because it's closer and more plausible to get to that spot. So that means the block has to already be in column 10. And yeah, so here's that pinchiness. For a block to be in column 10, I need to be stood in column 8. Nothing north of row 12 is going to be standable in column 8, I think. So the property is, on your row of origin, I need something that extends one south, that from here... Okay, yeah, so I need a shape that is in, like, a 2 by... The topological property I'm looking at is... So let's say... Those are both standable. Those are both standable, and the row for the multi-pushes is here. I'm just doing this out in the sea, like nothing special about this position, but just like this little area here. So, I mean, sure, more sensibly. Let's just say they all come in from over there. So they all come in from over there. I need to be able to stand here at yellow and stand here at the other yellow. But that needs to be in the... So, like, this has that property, but it's one row to north. Like, if I could teleport that one row south, the property would be preserved. I can do that. Okay, have I stumbled on what I need? Yeah, so reference image here. Displaced from where it's relevant, but... So to create this property... As strange as it might look, that's but it doesn't quite end there. I need a second one of these shapes. Because while I can do that, now I can't push that east. I can do it here, that's no good. I cannot do it here, and that's no good. So I would have to, for this to work, I would need to have done another one there. So I'm doing like a double pinch point thing here. Okay, right, so with this shape... that's just an elongated form of that. Like, stretch this up by one tile. And I have the same thing. So I'm traversing across 2 rows and going from yellow point 1 to yellow point 2, which is now up here. To do it in the 1 row form. Splashes in the water. Right, so I am traveling 2. This might not be the shape I need, it's just the shape I'm currently understanding that would allow such a traversal. Okay, so why does putting blocks in this location resolve that? Because it makes... Okay, right, so there's something more to this. This has to be not water. What's the opposite of blue? That would be magenta. No, it wouldn't. That would be yellow. Well, I already am using yellow. So opposite of blue is yellow. That does not communicate what I'm looking to communicate. So let's do like a blue X. This has to be not water. That has to be not water when this is drawn. Because I'm doing an east push from here. If I were to ever extend the set of symbols available here, I would want like 4 arrows and a set of numbers. I think those are the symbols that would be most useful. Sometimes I've used this as an up arrow. Sometimes I've wanted other arrow directions. So I guess I could add like 3 more triangles and then a set of numbers. There's some room here in the UI. Okay. So if that was my concern, I can claim this space. And I'd add at least 6 more. That would get me arrows and numbers 1, 2, 3. I mean, 3 numbers would get me somewhere. There are other ways to solve that problem. I mean, can't I just... This is a little extra line I added in the UI. I could just move that down and have more space. Okay, so the UI problem's solvable. That's not the puzzle I want to solve right now, though. Okay. And there's still the possibility that I actually need to optimize this part more. If I could prove I can't optimize this further, yeah, if I could do that, then I could focus on the other thing. I can't do that. So looking at shapes that look like this, there is no potential that I can see. That's 4 spent and the properties are not good. Can I transform something else into what I need? No. Can I rephrase my needs? I don't know how. Okay, so perhaps an underexplored approach would be this one. Is there something I could do with that? No. No, that's terrible. I hate it. Now hold on. Let's go back to... This is invalid, right? Yeah, because that's not east enough. This is column 10, I need to get to 11. Well, sure, I can get here and push, right, yes, that has that problem, and then there's nothing here to push against. And I did use this space. I stepped there right here. So all these spaces are used. Is there some kind of multitasking I can do with, like, some of the bridge I'm building up here? That's way too far away. Some kind of wild approach that actually goes, like... So take the short path here, then do something so efficient that... Wait a sec. No, that doesn't work. Okay, let's look at the other end again. Spending 4 plus... Well, okay, so if I didn't do it quite like that... 4 plus 2. 1 here, 1 here. If I could somehow delete this one, just unsink it, pull it out of the water. Then with these as they are... Ooh... Okay... There's a little piece of land right here. If I could put something there? I don't think I can do that. Okay, that's 3. This is also 3. So, I mean, strictly speaking, that's not actually worse. Yes, it is, because this one gets to do double duty as a bridge here if I put it in that spot. No, that really... Everything feels very right about doing this. I get a good feeling about that pattern. While these can be plausibly ornamental, this seems extremely intentional. I will be using this as a part of the solution. I divine from this layout. And my previous plan did not involve that, so let's take another look at this little thing and see what it can do for me. So if I would... I mean, that's no good for anything. How else can I get there? I can do this. I haven't tried... Oh, what about... Ooh! Do I have something with... Oh ho! That might be the way. So using... basically like... what I wanted here... it's hard to describe what I'm talking about, but... this is a thing I can walk right onto to make a turn now. So I put 5, well, yeah, 5 in the water, counting the monster block. After that, I would only need how many of these? 2. 2 plus 4. Still leaves me with 4 that I need, right? Okay, so to do the bridge that works here. Which one is the bridge that works? It's like these 5. Yeah, these 5. I mean, okay, let's try that pattern and again see if I miscounted something. So doing this approach. Is there some way this is more efficient than I think it is? Nope, I'm gonna be 1 short. Just as before. Oops. Gets me to the exact same place. So still 1 short like this. Does that space help me in any way? I don't see how it would. Does this space help me? Maybe I do use this island. Okay, how much potential is there for that? So if I'm spending... None really. Like, I can't reach it. And even if I did, this is not aligned with that. You'd have to extend this to the north and spend a lot on it. Spend a lot here, spend a lot here, spend a lot here. No. Too far away. Well, I'm trapped here until I figure out what to do with this. But I might need to sleep on this one. Buried somewhere in here is a way to use my resources more efficiently. I love this puzzle style. This one is very much agreeing with me. I just don't see how to do it yet. So no matter what I do, I need at least 5 to get out of here. In fact, that layout doesn't do anything at all. Is there a point at which it makes sense to just go straight north of here? Oops. Because like that gets... and like skip this gap entirely? Oh, I might actually have something with that. Interesting. I can't have saved 2. But maybe there's something with that. Fill in this space and this space? And then just bring 1 here? Okay. You have my interest. Or, ooh, north of here. Ooh. That's interesting. Like, never have to go farther east. Ooh, okay. So that would look like what? Because that gets me a lot of efficiency. Can I cash it in, though? So I'm going in this column? This weird-looking thing? Doesn't seem like I would want to, but I guess... Oh, there's also... Oh! What if I made... Well, okay, I'm getting lots of ideas here, but let's just see how this resolves. So I have what I had before with one spare. One spare if I could put it here or really just there. I think I'm getting closer. I think I am making actual progress. Okay, so now, new idea. Having seen that pattern, there was something I liked, which was that, let's see, I can bring you there. Well, that's too much waste still, isn't it? No, that still just gets me 5. Like, this is equivalent to what I've done before. So, like, I need some multitasking for this to be better in any way. Yeah, that's the same as what I've done before. The multitasking was going to be that I'm bridging up this way using these, but that, I mean... no. I have 5. Can I use 5? I mean, no, so I'm back in the situation where I'm using 5 and I haven't gained anything as far as, like, things I can do here. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3... Just to ponder. Like, that's going nowhere that I want it to go. I think I'd make it a little loop here and pushing something up, and then I would need several more than I have. This puzzle's pretty grippy. I don't want to set it down. I think this is distracting me more than anything. Honestly, yeah, let's just clear all marks. Yes. Okay. That's 8. I can, like, almost actually do that. Not actually, but almost actually. It's closer than I would have thought. If I could teleport these two down here, then that would have some potential. I can't, though. Alright, so thinking in... what kind of distance? Manhattan distance? Proximities... 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, false. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So approaching this shore and approaching that shore are the same distance. These are just super far away from the place I'm trying to go, which is why I want to get them onto this island and bring them closer. Like, I want to use this vertically traversable space to get into the area here that is closest to the actual exit. You're too far from anything, that's in the wrong direction. You're too far from anything, that's in the wrong direction. Okay, well, I think maybe on a new day I'll have another idea for how to do this. But, like, I can't leave on this save file until I solve this, so I guess I'm locked in here until I figure out how to escape. Leaf's gonna have to figure that out, I guess.